so much for coming out to this exclusive San Andreas fan event. We're really happy to have you here. I just want to let all of you know you are welcome to take photos and share on all the socials, Twitter, Facebook, etc. until the movie starts. And then no more of that. I gotta turn off the phones, okay? Got it? All right, and I know you're really excited to sit here and take photos of me as I'm standing up here, but I figured we'd give you something a little more special to take photos of. So, everyone getting excited? Where are all you from? Are you all from LA or did anyone drive in? Spain? Spain? You're from Spain?
Spain.
We're simultaneously broadcasting this in countries around the world right now. These guys came from Spain. You could have just flown to
Mexico, right here.
Who else do we have here? Georgia? Oh my goodness. Where are you from? Germany. We have a broadcast happening in Berlin right now. Why didn't you just go there? Where else, everybody? Alaska? Brazil?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I just drove 5 minutes from Hollywood, so I guess I got lucky. So you guys big Dwayne Johnson fans? Yeah! What are your favorite Dwayne Johnson movies? Got a lot. Alright, well I'm so glad I've got a lot of Dwayne Johnson fans in the audience because guess who's here?
Thank you so much.
So excited to see you.
What's up, everybody?
So
ready to see San Andreas?
Yeah!
Good.
These guys are excited. Don't forget, you can post photos and do all that stuff, but once the movie starts, turn those phones off. All right, I want to welcome everyone who's here for this live stream right now. It's not just you guys here in LA, but we've got theaters around the world right now.
Tell everybody where we're at.
New York.
New York.
What's up, New York? San Francisco.
Where I was born, yes.
There we go. We got Dallas.
We got Miami, my hometown.
Dwayne over here. Dubai. Abu Dhabi.
Dubai, what's up, Dubai? Abu Dhabi.
And Berlin.
Truly a global event
So
right now, happening live.
Yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here. We've got Twitter questions that you've all submitted over the past day. So we're going to ask Dwayne your questions. So should we get started with that?
Yes,
all right.
You should.
Coming first from the U.S., Albertito Correa, and I'm so sorry if I butcher any names, wants to know, how did you feel when working with this amazing cast?
Hold on a second. I just got to do something. Imagine blowing out. I know. It's that kind of event. Well, I'm just going to tape something really quick right here. Okay,
We need a medic over here.
Uh-oh. What's your name?
My name is Teacher. I love you so much.
I love you too. Thank you. There's no crying in San Andreas. Yes, there's a lot of crying.
Pull it off for Dwayne.
Here we go. What was the question?
The question was, how did you feel when working with this amazing cast?
And who is this from?
This is from Albertito. Yeah, I believe it's Albertito. I'm looking up the Twitter names. Albertito Correa. So.
Yes. How was it working with
this amazing
cast?
Yeah.
Look, working with this cast was great. We wanted to make a movie that was epic because when the parameters creatively are set, which we didn't want to make a movie about just an earthquake. We wanted to make a movie about the largest earthquake ever recorded, and when those are the parameters, then everything becomes epic. Then then you have to have a cast who's willing to come on board and work extremely hard for almost a year plus, and really bring it. And I had this amazing cast. I'm so very, very proud of them, and they were wonderful. Could not have done it without them, and it was a great team effort.
That's awesome. All right, Germany. Jürgen Heinz wants to know, which was the biggest challenge while shooting San Andreas?
The biggest challenge, thank you. What's his name? Jürgen Heinz?
I couldn't be butchering this.
That's okay.
I think that's how it is.
I'm good in my German.
Jürgen Heinz?
Yeah, so don't be inappropriate. Well, listen. What was the question again?
He's so excited.
I know. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter what the question was.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What was the biggest challenge while working on the film was every day. Like I was saying, you know, it's an epic movie, and when you guys see it, you'll understand. So every day was a big challenge between the things we shot practically, the visual effects, and again, everything is epic. When it's the largest earthquake ever recorded, then traveling up the coast, then causing a massive tsunami, everything becomes epic. So everything was very, very challenging, and especially everything underwater. There's massive. We actually shot in one of the world's biggest water tanks, and it's the size of a football field. It's massive. So you'll see San Francisco, my hometown, my birthplace, there in Hayward. Much of downtown is actually submerged, and and that is actually inside of a massive water tank, which you'll see. So everything was very, very challenging. Thank you for the question.
Absolutely. From the UAE, Moise wants to know, what's the first thing you think of when a crisis like this happens? I think of my loved ones. What would be the first thing going through your brain if this happened?
Man, with a crisis like this, I think of my cell phone, because
Someone's gonna take selfies.
I have images in here that no one can see, so it's very No, of course the first thing I think about is my cell phone. Of course it's my loved ones, and by the way, that's what this movie does. And you'll see, aside rather from the spectacle of it, the epic nature of it, the family core element that we have in the movie, because it's about a family being ripped apart and then being brought back together. It caused a lot of dialogue for us as a family afterwards. What would we do? How would we react in an event like this? What's the first thing we would grab? What's the first thing we would say if we were safe? So it would have to be my loved ones, of course, as well.
And it's not a far-off question here in California.
Not a far-off question.
All right. Italy wants to know, have you ever experienced an extreme and dangerous situation in your own life? This is from Ale.
I have, yeah, absolutely. Every argument I've ever gotten. Yes.
Very dangerous.
It's always very dangerous. Well, I would have to say probably the most dangerous scenario I've been in, where I've lived down in Miami. I've lived down there for a long time, since I went to school there at University of Miami. And we went through Hurricane Andrew, which was a Category 5 hurricane, and it completely decimated our city. And at that time, I had elderly people in my family who have since passed away, but they were completely terrified, and because we couldn't move them out because they were too old, and huddled in the tub and hoping to stay alive, and it was a crazy scenario. So we have great empathy, by the way, for people who have gone through natural disasters or events like that. So, and you'll see again, to bring it back to San Andreas, we try and do a real good job of making sure that we honor the danger of Mother Nature.
That's great.
Speaking,
yes, it is. It's very great. All of these catastrophic events are great. No. Also from the UAE, Moody wants to know, speaking of catastrophic events. Well, you know, everyone chooses their own Twitter name. It's up to you. How was the experience of working with green screens for this film? Did you try to get an earthquake simulator?
We have, you know, again, when it's the biggest earthquake of our time, you get the greatest filmmakers involved. You guys will see that there's really some spectacular green screen shots. Visual effects are incredible, and we shot a lot of things practically too. We went to San Francisco, we shot in San Francisco Bay, shot outside AT&T Park where it was demolished. The green screen aspect is always interesting, and you guys may or may not hear actors talking about acting, having to act in front of a green screen. It's always interesting. You exercise a different muscle.
It takes a lot of imagination.
Takes a lot of imagination. Yes.
You're literally
Took the
just
word right
looking
out of my mouth.
at a green. Awesome. Italy, again, Beatrice wants to know, I would like to know the funniest thing that happened on
Before
set.
I answer Beatrice's question, how about, does anybody here have any questions? Yes, I love Beatrice, but hold on, yes.
Can I take a selfie with you, please?
See, it's got to be a better question than a selfie. I literally took a massive selfie. Okay, question. Yes.
How did you manage to get from New York to LA in such a short period for WrestleMania 31?
Repeat the question.
Yes.
How did you manage to get to LA?
So I hosted Saturday Night Live probably about 4 weeks ago on Saturday, and of course it ended at 1, and then by 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning I was on a jet all my way to San Francisco for WrestleMania. How did I manage? It just required a lot of people around me, man, to make sure that everything was happening smoothly. A jet helped.
Right.
Landed, private helped. You don't have to deal with the airport. But yeah, I mean, I love that. That was an amazing weekend.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Yes. Yes.
My niece calls you Gaston, if you're familiar with the character from Beauty.
Gaston, that's my favorite character from Beauty and the Beast. Hold on, no one walks like Gaston. No one. Okay. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Because of your diet.
Yes, my diet.
And she asked, like, do you think he has a song that he eats his food up to, and like the workout regimen is it the same as?
Oh, do I have a song that I really work out to and like eat my crazy diet to? Yeah, absolutely. It's called Shake It Off, Taylor Swift.
We can please ask movie-related questions, guys.
Yes.
First of all, I want to say that me and my younger 15-year-old brother are huge fans of you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for being such a great role model for young women.
Thank you.
And my question, sorry, it's not about the movie, but it's about
Ask it.
your routine. We follow you on like social media, and
Yeah.
you wake up really early to
I
do
do.
your workouts, and you have long days on set. How do you keep up the stamina?
The question is, how does he keep up the stamina for all of you watching internationally?
Yeah, that's a great question. So yes, I get up super early. Generally, I have this thing where I like beating the sun up, not just in terms of before the sun comes up, I have to get up. And how do I do it? It's just important to find balance, and I try and do things really that I really enjoy doing. And a lot of times, you know, it's like in life, right? Life brings like drama, and you got to deal with this person and a funky relationship here, and all these things. You try and just kind of balance them out as best I can. I got a great team around me, by the way, who really helps me well and allows for me to come in and work 12 hours a day, 14 hours a day, get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, send out an Instagram video where I'm talking to my cardio machine like a crazy maniac. So yeah, it requires a lot of people around me.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time, so we got to go back to the Twitter questions for our friends
I'll
around
come
the
back
world.
to you. Okay. I'll come back to you guys.
Claudia from Germany wants to know,
Claudia from Germany.
how do you manage staying so down to earth despite its big success?
I'm not. How do I manage staying down? Look, I've shared this story a few times in the past. When I was 14, we lived in Hawaii. We lived in an efficiency, like a one-room efficiency, where the rent was $180 a week.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, a week. You know, that weekly rent. And eventually we couldn't pay it, and then we were evicted. And so then we had to move from Hawaii because we couldn't live there anymore. We didn't have a place to stay. So that kid to this still big kid today, I'll never forget that. I'll never forget where I come from, and that's important to me. So that's how. And so believe me, like walking in here, probably having three hours sleep from last night, doesn't matter. Like I walk in and we have this moment, and everyone around the world is watching right now. You guys are getting ready to see a big movie. I'm lucky, I'm fortunate, I'm blessed. Thank you.
I missed Beatrice's question in Italy. Beatrice, don't
go
be
back to
upset.
Beatrice.
It was, what was the funniest moment on set?
Let's take a moment for Periscope right now.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
we're
live on
Periscoping,
Twitter
guys.
right now. Live on- May I borrow your phone really quickly? That's
other
Britt, by
people
the way.
watching.
She's amazing. I'm going to turn it this way. This is live right now. Periscope. I love you. I heard a dude up there. I love you. Got that good weed early in the morning. I love you. I love. What's happening here? You just came here. I just grabbed your phone. Hey. There you go. I just grabbed it. Okay. Beatrice from Italy?
Yeah, Beatrice. It is a tough question. What is the funniest moment that happened on set? I'm sure
Oh, that one was
fairly
curious.
serious.
Well, I mean, you know, look, you always have fun on a movie. Making a movie is a lot of fun. It's always fun. Don't let actors fool you and tell you it's not fun. It should be fun, but it's a lot of hard work. But we had fun like every day. You come to set, and I got to tell you this, like I've been a part of a lot of movies where there's some pretty big cast. And for example, like Fast and Furious, we're a big family, right? But when you have that many dudes, you know, right? It's, you know, you got to deal with like the testosterone, the ego. You got to slap a few around a little bit. You get a little fight, and then you come here, you give the bro hug, right? And go have beers. But you know, on San Andreas, it was more of a real core family of a husband and a wife and kids and good men and women who are all first responders, and so it was a really, really special time that we had fun every day.
All right, we're gonna go over to, let's see here. Oh, the U.S. S. Crow, I can't say your Twitter name. S. Crow Shashi. You want to?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, you sound drunk as hell right now.
You don't know what I was doing an hour before this.
Oh, I do. I heard.
Oh man. Okay. What was your favorite part? Huh?
It's a Persian name. It's Khosrow Shahi.
Oh, wow, good.
Thank you.
Oh, you don't want to bring him down. Oh, he's not going to stop talking, Ron.
Is this yours?
He's not going to stop.
Is this your question?
No.
How are you?
Dory.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, help me pronounce this, please.
Look at that name right there.
It's called Khosrow Shahi.
All right.
Khosrow Shahi.
Right. My wife's Persian.
Ah, beautiful.
That's how you pronounce Khosrow Shahi.
Khosrow Shahi.
Khosrow Shahi.
I want to get it right. I got to get it right. Khosrow
Shahi.
Khosrow Shahi.
That's it.
I did it. You just snorted.
Yeah, there was
Khosrow
Shahi.
Khosrow Shahi.
Khosrow Shahi.
Khosrow Shahi.
That's
I
it.
got it. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.
your last names are Southern and Johnson. You need a little help with that.
Khosrow Shahi.
Yep.
I got that.
And then you need a finger mark because they got to see you.
Don't yell at me. Don't yell at me.
See your face. What was your favorite part about filming San Andreas?
My favorite part about filming San Andreas was right now. Right now, dude. That's it. By the way, it's true. By the way, so we shot a lot in Australia and San Francisco, but I always say the best part of my job is literally this interaction. So you're right here. Okay.
All right, last
Khosrow
question
Shahi.
from Twitter, guys. You got that.
Khosrow Shahi. That's right.
I'm not smart. I forgot it already.
Khosrow Shahi.
This is the last question from Italy, our friend Giuseppe. What's your typical day when you aren't on set? You are a myth. I love you.
Thank you.
You're my hero, Rock.
Thank you, brother.
Man, the myth, blood.
What's my typical day like?
What's your typical day when you aren't on a set?
Pancakes. What do you guys think my typical day is like?
I'm a cook.
Clanging, banging, wow.
What is cheat day like?
Okay. This is where it gets dangerous, where everybody's just shouting things. Okay, a typical day when I'm not shooting is really just trying to relax with my family, because like going out to a mall or going to shopping or anything like that, that went bye-bye. I tried to hide years ago, but I'm a little taller, I look a little different. I used to wear hats like down to here, like fisherman's hats, to try and hide. Not kidding. And then it just wound up being like, dude, there's The Rock with a stupid hat. So, I really like keeping it really simple. My daily cars, my pickup truck, I go to the gym, we go to a pizza shop back home. I live in the country down in Florida, and I just like to keep it really cool and chill.
Getting baby oil.
Yeah, getting baby oil. What? Getting baby oil.
All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. It's time to screen the
Yeah.
movie. The 27th is when it comes out internationally, 29th domestic. So tell all your friends to go see it.
Stop yelling at me, woman. I know. So the 27th, it comes out, San Andreas comes out internationally. The 29th, May 29th, it comes out domestically. We're so excited. Fans have been seeing it all around the world. They've been loving it. You guys enjoy the movie. And one more thing. This is the cool thing. So the San Andreas fan, what's it called? San Andreas fan event. Yeah, she's amazing. Thank you. San Andreas. I'm smart, but I forget things just like that. San Andreas fan event. The cool thing is it's this event happening around the world right now. And for the next 24 hours, because I sleep never, I will be answering all your questions on Twitter too. So
Look
let's
at
give
that.
them my Twitter handle is very difficult to remember. It's called @TheRock.
At the Rock. Just a reminder for all of you here in LA, if you stick around after the ceremony, you might get to see this guy get cemented.
Yeah, by the way, it's very, very cool. Come on over. We're going to have a great time, and it's time to get immortalized. My hand, size 15 shoe. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right,